What is going there? We're back at it again, bruh. More reactions type beat, you know what I'm saying? Arch, you know. We got Final Kaba, Super Saiyan 3 Kefla, you know what I'm saying? And this thing is Vegito on Super Saiyan 3. Unironically, you think he would go God or Blue. He went 3. Like, either he is belittling these motherfuckers, like he thinking they ain't shit to him, which they might not be, you know what I'm saying? He holding back or some shit, or maybe he want to test the waters type beat, I don't know. But yeah, he didn't go super, he didn't go blue or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? So, Ultra Instinct, so I wonder. Now, I'm pretty sure that Kefla probably got Super Saiyan Blue and probably got Ultra Instinct or God Destruction, you know what I'm saying? If not both type beats. So, yeah, let's see how this shit plays out. This shit 40 fucking minutes. So yeah, hit the video, like, comment below, hit the bell, subscribe, and let's dive on in. I'm tripped out.
Links are in the pinned comment and description. Enjoy. So our story continues with Super Saiyan 3 Vegito covered in his black lightning, smirking as across from him stands the equally steadfast Final Kaba and Super Saiyan 3 Kefla.
Let's see there.
While Kaba, staring coldly at Vegito with his crimson red eyes, would then let out, Kefla, things are about to get real. No more games, okay? To which the equally concentrated Kefla would just respond, and who made you boss, Kaba?
He here for real.
Well aware things are about to get fun now. Just try and keep up. That said, as one lone lightning bolt from the thunderous sky strikes the ground, instantly, all 3 of the Saiyans vanish, as if on the command of nature.
And it's 2v1 too, so it's like he really holding back right now. Ooh.
Super Saiyan 3 Vegito and Kefla suddenly appear, with Vegito landing a punch on the arm of the Universe 6 Saiyan. Blocked, of course, Vegito comments, slightly impressed, "Not bad, kid. The old you would have got hit by that. I see you've gotten used to this form. It took me a while to master it, you know." To which this
nigga, they've been training for like I don't know how many years in that shit.
You talk down to me like you're my master. Don't get me confused with Kaba. You're just another loser I'm going to beat.
They go that shit talking. They go that shit talking.
You can't stop thinking about your dear old student. I'll let him butt in now. And just as Kefla had said, back down near the ground, a near motionless, cold as ice.
Is he doing special beam counter?
Grabs onto one arm with 2 fingers pointed directly towards Vegito.
He up in the blick.
With Kaba muttering cautiously, "Hold it steady. Just like that. This ends here, Master." Immediately following up with Kaba shooting off 2 pin shot beams of energy that are so fast, not even the panel of the manga can show their end.
Damn.
Kaba. This, of course, surprising Vegito, who didn't
Double
expect
barrel
Kaba
shotgun.
to be playing such a long-distance role. As he stands there, face on with the now fast-approaching balls of energy, Vegito stands firm, unflinching, in the eye of what could spell serious damage, commenting instead, "Not going to fight me head-on, Kaba? And you call yourself my student? Pathetic!" Before shooting off himself in the nick of time to dodge the speeding energy beam.
Oh shit, some more?
Nonetheless, not giving up or fazed by Vegito's movements, Kaba, with perfect precision, fires off 2 more beams, saying as he does so, "Say what you like, Master, but we've prepared for this moment for years. I'm not going back on the game plan now." Game plan? As Vegito,
They plotting to get
still
you, my
with the
boy.
rabid beams of energy on his tail, thinks to himself, "These 2 punks Really think some 2-bit strategy is all it will take to bring me down? Huh. I'll show you what happens when you try to predict the God Killer.
Yeah. Duck your
Flying
shit,
faster
me.
now in a straight line, while the two energy beams slowly but surely get closer and closer, following Vegito's every move as if this time he's seeking. But in a strange sight, as the balls of energy now get so close they appear like mini suns behind Vegito, the God Killer just maintains a cocky smirk as he says under his breath, "That's it. Come to Papa. I'm sure this is going to go exactly to plan, young Kappa."
Uh-oh. Hit that U-turn.
Inexplicably, Vegito changes direction in a flash, turning 180 degrees and heading straight for the two beams that might as well be in touching distance now until... surprise! In a shock move, Vegito then uses his time rings to immediately open a time portal in front of himself, almost acting like a pseudo shield. And the beams, just as Vegito most likely planned, go straight through to another time
Then
dimension.
pop him by a couple.
But even as they escape, a dastardly smile still appears on Vegito's face, and not because he got rid of the attack, but because he knows where the beams are really headed, saying, "Tell me, Kappa, did your years of planning anticipate this? Maybe you should stop keeping your eyes so stuck on me. Check in on your little partner, punk." What is that? Leaving Kappa so confused, he immediately pauses his attack, not wanting to fire off more beams off into the strange black hole without knowing where they were going. As he stares into Vegito's confident face as the black hole closes in front of him, he begins to think on Vegito's words. Check in on my partner? What did he mean by that?
So
Kefla?
you stupid now.
Kefla!
So you stupid.
As meanwhile, while Kappa panics over what is to come next, Kefla just continues to confidently stand, watching as Vegito, from her point of view, seemingly struggles to avoid their combination of attacks, commenting, "Is Son Goku really in there? He's struggling way more than I thought he would."
Nigga, baby girl, he is playing with y'all right now.
Behind the young woman, a small
You know
time
that's not his final form. You know this.
until suddenly, massive behind
You know he
her,
would go Guardian Blue right now.
dwarfing her
I know what you're thinking.
existence
You know this. Ugh, got your bike blown out.
flurry of high-velocity energy beams, each and every one of the attacks that Kappa sent towards Vegito are shot right out onto the defenseless Kefla, striking her back all at once. Huh? Kefla! The revelation of what Vegito had planned finally hitting Kappa as he calls out in shock, checking in on her. "Oh God, are you okay? Kefla, say something!" To which, as the cinders and smoke
She probably ate that
begin to
shit
blaze off her
low-key.
backside,
She ate that.
Kefla would eventually then say, with a truly disgruntled look,
Oh, no shit.
"Shut up! Get him now!"
She mad. Uh-oh.
But as Kappa tries to
You better get your back blown out. He about to punch you dead in your shit.
Behind
Uh-oh.
him, the God Killer appears once again, smirking with pride as he mysteriously lets out, "You see, Kappa, that's the problem with fighting in pairs instead of one-on-one. It just means you have two people to keep track of now. And unfortunately, you chose the wrong one to take your eyes off, kid." What? In an instant, Vegito readies his God Slayer
No.
blade and moves his arm back, ready to swipe and seemingly end the life of the young
Nah.
warrior in one swoop.
Really?
Master! And now panicked, Kappa would turn his head rapidly to meet his fate. Too late! But callously, without a care seemingly for his former student, Vegito swipes his blade immediately. But in the nick of time, in his final beast form, Cabba ducks, to the surprise of Vegito, who reacts, Cabba, since when did you... Master, it's been a long time. You should really stop treating me like a... kid. Swiftly turning his body now to boot the Godkiller back with a thunderous kick that sends Vegito flying. But the attack doesn't end there. As in a move that has a shocking resemblance to Vegito's final flash, Cabba outstretches his arms, powering up electrifying balls of energy in each palm, thinking, this one is dedicated to you, Master. As he locks his arms directly onto the now far-off Godkiller and begins yelling, Final Flare! Yelling at high intensity as a ferocious wave of energy inspired by Vegito's own signature attack blasts forth towards Vegito. What the?
You got it, man.
Even the few Saiyan by surprise, as the power within it goes far beyond anything he'd previously seen from Cabba. And as the beam gets closer, the true state and size of it becomes apparent, almost rivaling Vegito's size, even from far off, as Vegito thinks, this isn't going to be good.
Oh, he caught it?
Immediately, facing it head-on with a strenuous grimace on his face, Vegito places both of his palms onto the searingly hot surface of the blast, attempting to hold it back. But when zoomed out, the size of the attack now resembles that of even a spirit bomb, as the ant-like silhouette of Vegito is just forced back, as if never having even tried to stop it in the first place. I need to stop this! Eventually pushing back onto the ground, giving him at least some sort of support now, with the whole planet seemingly being pushed back by Cabba's attack too. But with one final effort, using what appears like all his strength, while in his Super Saiyan 3 form, Vegito adamantly carries on pushing back, believing even in this form, final Cabba is still nothing to him.
Down.
As he yells out, Cabba, you've gotten a little too big for your boots. You think this is anything to me? Who do you think I...
Careful on the sneak your ass.
But before Vegito can finish his cocky monologue and apparently push the ball back,
Careful.
it seems final Cabba never even intended to have a back and forth struggle. As instantly, the massive ball of energy detonates, leaving at first a brief silence as the entire area, including Vegito, are lost in a nothing short of blinding white light until...
Skadoosh.
In a massive explosion that is truly humongous, it now does actually resemble when Frieza was struck by the Spirit Bomb, and Vegito alone is caught in the humongous sphere of molten energy that surely would have erased anything within its perimeter. Even far off, the now recovered Kefla would also feel the aftermath of the detonation, bracing herself as rubble and debris reach far off into the distance. But once calmed down... Hey, Cabba! What's the deal with that attack earlier? Watch where you point those things, you idiot! You nearly killed me! Comedically then still carrying on her anger from being hit by Cabba's earlier beams, as if
not my fault,
this was the right time of all times. Leaving Cabba awkwardly silent as he whispers, Sorry, and can only think inside,
It's not even your fault.
how is she angry with me over something that wasn't even my fault?
That's what I'm saying.
But Kefla, not letting things go as you'd expect, continues to berate her fellow Saiyan as she yells, "Sorry? What do you mean, sorry? Are you trying to start a fight? Because oh boy, I've had enough of you in this final form, Kaba."
What you mean, start a fight?
Kaba
I'm
just
chilling.
submissively remains under the domineering female, wondering, I can never catch a break with this girl.
I felt that.
You guys made up.
Uh-oh.
But where's my apology, kid? Huh?
True.
Suddenly, both Kaba and Kefla
You know what I'm
are
saying?
left stunned into silence
Uh-oh.
as a more than familiar
He leveled
and
up.
authoritative voice calls from afar.
He leveled up. What he went to? God, Blue, Ultra Instinct.
Ready? Master.
He got plot, y'all.
This guy just doesn't give up, does
And he was holding back.
Leaving both Saiyans paralyzed in fear.
But I feel like Kefla holding back too, low key. Super Saiyan 3 cannot be held final form.
Unkillable God Killer to appear once again. Well,
Uh-oh.
hello again.
Ultra Ego.
Thanks for that, Kappa. I was looking to get a little tan this summer, but that burning
Ultra
sun you
Ego.
just dragged me in did just the trick.
Uh-oh.
What? Vegito!
Uh-oh.
As shockingly to Kappa, but perhaps unsurprisingly to us, Vegito appears in one piece, his arms folded,
Ultra
his
Ego.
head darkened to purple and surrounded in flames, as he now enters his Ultra Ego form. A form presumably neither Kappa nor Kefla had any experience with previously. Kappa, in fear and caution, immediately moves himself back to create space. But once he focuses in on Vegito's new appearance, questions begin to arise.
Like, what is this?
That form, what is it? Is he still a Super Saiyan 3? His eyebrows are still gone, but his hair is different.
Better put them hands up.
Are you kidding me? But if Kappa was left shocked, a whole lot more
Baby girl,
would be said
come
for
on, man.
Kefla,
Stop it. You
as she
hating?
remains even more stunned and shaking uncontrollably as a rage begins to build inside her
She hating?
until she mutters out, "What? What is that, Goku? Just when I finally become a Super Saiyan 3, after you never bothered to teach me.
I was gonna
Now-
teach you, but shit
now you
happened.
bring out something even cooler? What
Hey.
is that? Super Saiyan 4?
Foreshadowing?
Behind her,
Foreshadowing?
we see the childish but comedic mental image
Baby girl, you have
of
no
her now
idea.
wholly
I'm about to blow y'all.
unsatisfied
I'm about to
with
blow
her
y'all
current
back.
form and wanting exactly
Okay,
what Vegito
the fact that she's saying that shit,
just as she did with
that might be her
Goku
only
turning
level.
to
But then again, no. I'm gonna say
That's it.
she probably got God or
I'm
Blue.
not going to be shown up by you boys again.
Uh-oh.
As after an
There we go.
outburst of anger,
God,
Kefla
Blue,
quickly
where you going?
ducks her head, grinding her teeth as the planet itself begins to rumble. and
Baby girl, it's not his
sparks
final
of
form, baby girl.
electricity
You just
spontaneously
don't know
burst
you're in danger.
in the air surrounding her.
Spiritual pressure.
In an uncontrolled fit of rage, reminiscent of Kale's final form, Kefla roars at the top of her lungs as her pupils disappear and her body noticeably bulks up even further.
Uh-oh.
Instantly then rushing straight to Vegito, screaming as she does so, "This battle ends here!
Does she not
I'm
have
the
God Ki?
strongest Saiyan in the multiverse, not you!"
Baby girl, that. Huh?
Strongest
It's in the what now?
Seriously,
Really?
what is wrong with this brat? As even Vegito remains puzzled over
Look at the
Kefla's
confidence, baby
sudden
girl.
outburst,
You spitting
but also
straight lies right now.
relatively calm, still even as she reaches touching distance. Despite the confidence,
The fact that she went to this form and then she didn't go God or Blue?
Powerhouse punch, but
I guess the King of Saiyans probably got
strain on his face
you know what I'm
as
saying?
he grunts.
God key or some shit.
Now that hurt. Nice one, kid. Yeah. But the punch is so hard, it actually eventually sends Vegito flying backwards towards the ground despite blocking most of his impact. His speeding body then crashes wildly into the planet itself, leaving Vegito imprinted into it.
Ate that shit up.
But
Yum yum
despite
yum.
this, in his ultra ego form, with one eye open, Vegito continues to smile and laugh. This brat, that kale inside her, gives her truly monstrous strength. Hurting me even when blocking? Ridiculous.
Uh-oh.
But not in the slightest bit done yet. Kefla continues her assault, flying in at the God Killer. While Vegito, who now raises his body back against the wall, just watches on, still in a mocking mood, commenting,
Yeah.
"Oh, here we go. I thought she'd mastered her emotions.
That's what I'm
She
saying.
still loses control if pushed to the edge, huh? How very scary."
Damn.
Not
Ooh.
allowing any more to
Dead in
be
the shit.
said,
Ooh, right in his
slams
face.
her fist
Ugh.
straight into Vegito's face, impacting
Look,
the
what,
wall
about halfway
too,
done?
with seemingly
Okay.
Vegito's own skull.
Damn. Oh, he weave.
Almost.
Damn.
Just a little to your left, and you would have actually hurt me a bit, kid.
Damn.
Revealing eventually that despite how it seemed, Kefla had in fact missed Vegito.
This is
shattering the wall behind him instead.
Yeah, it's not looking so
as
good
if
for
it
for the
was
boys.
made of glass. Meanwhile, with
Uh-oh.
his head still tilted,
Uh-oh.
Vegito
Not the
will
tilted
into
look.
the
Oh,
eyes
no.
of Kefla and continue. "What's wrong? Are you telling me when you lose your pupils, you actually lose your sight too?
I
thought
mean-
it was just to look cool."
That would make sense.
To which the continue to be enraged Kefla
Uh-oh.
with a grunt yells, "I'll kill you!"
Good luck with that.
But now readying his
Uh-oh.
own body, and in a
Uh-oh.
more serious tone,
Uh-oh.
Vegito yells back,
Good luck with that.
"Enough of this! I'm done babysitting you brats now!" Yeah! Launching a punch aiming for the ribs of Kefla's body, but the other fused Saiyan is quick to dodge out of the way, flipping back and skidding across the floor from Vegito. Until finally, with still a rage-filled face, Kefla grumbles, "So, you finally want to start fighting back, do you, old man? Well, bring it on!" As Vegito gets into a strange sprinter's stance, looking directly at his target,
Uh-oh.
boldly saying, "My pleasure, woman."
Uh-oh.
"You're underestimating me, Goku!"
Then prove him wrong then.
"Not
Chill out.
underestimating you, and I'm not Goku. But sure, whatever floats your boat, lady." As instantly, with the brief trash talk complete, both Vegito and Kefla
I
then
am
rush in at each
Vegito.
other, finally ready to clash equally instead of one-sidedly. Smashing their fists together, creating a planet-quaking impact in the process.
I fucking
with Vegito
bet.
looking
Shit.
calm, while Kefla can't help but bare her teeth. Looks like our punches are almost equal in strength now. Not bad for a girl.
He's trying to get under her skin for real, for
I'm
real.
just getting started, old man! As the two stare into each other's eyes and yell out insults. In the air, multiple clashes of fists and kicks would then be seen, moving from end to end all throughout the sky.
The fuck Kaba doing? This nigga's watching. Ew, my sternum.
But as we look closer, only one of the fighters seemed to have the upper hand. And it doesn't seem to be who we expect, as Vegito is pummeled hardened without mercy by the female Saiyan.
We know how it's about to go.
And as the barrage of beating goes on,
Kaba like, this don't feel right. This don't seem right.
An unsettlingly silent final Kaba.
He probably like, nah,
As his own
that's just a
eyes
disturbance in the
dart
force.
around, watching every move and trade, a concerning thought begins to brew in his mind.
See what I'm saying?
As he thinks,
That's just a disturbance in the force.
going on here? It looks like Kefla's winning up there. But the way Master's fighting, it's different. It's like he's not even trying. Huh? But soon, a look of shock and horror finds Kaba's profile as both his eyes and mouth
I love this fucking
open,
thing.
yelling out in realization, wait a second, his power level, it's increasing by the second, but why? As meanwhile, back in the sky with Vegito, a visibly beaten and bruised Vegito smiles
This is not good.
as he wipes off the blood leaking from his mouth. Looking on at Kefla, still in high spirits, as he says, oh, I haven't taken a beating like this in a while. Bravo. But when are you going to finish the job and knock me out, huh?
True.
Don't annoy me! If you want to go to sleep so bad,
Uh-oh.
then I'll make that happen now!
About the rocket shit? What's about to be?
But unfortunately, as Kefla follows through with what was supposed to be a final punch, it is quickly and effortlessly stopped right in its tracks by Vegito's palm. As the God Killer himself,
this fucking
now with a
well up.
sinister smirk, looks right into Kefla's soul and says, on second thought, I think I might stay up for a while. And would you look at that? Just in time, because it's my turn now.
Uh-oh, demon time. Let's go.
Kai!
No, man.
Shockingly, in a completely unexpected turn of events,
You never about to
Vegito
cover the girl
stares
like that. You
right
got
into
to.
the arm of Kefla and shouts the one word he had previously reserved for the gods. Huh? Hakai? He wouldn't.
I can't.
Shell shocked that Vegito would even entertain doing this. What have you done to me?
Damn.
But in the end, as Vegito
When I said demon
pulls his
time,
palm
I was like,
away,
oh shit, he really on demon time.
horrifically in place of Kefla's once full arm is a dull stomp, disintegrating right before the eyes of the paralyzed still Saiyan.
Damn.
Only screaming, you're going to pay for.
Shut the fuck up. Pay for what?
Shut up already.
You're crippled now. Oh my
Through
god.
a scream of pain and anger, Vegito,
He really did
not
that.
having any more of it, slams his leg.
Yeah, he tired of
right
shit.
into the
Hey, y'all in my way right now,
defenseless
for real.
left side of Kefla,
Get out of my way, bro.
sending the fierce
Damn.
tragically to the ground with an ungodly smash. As in its final wake, Kefla just remains on the ground, back in base, and now seemingly completely unconscious, not uttering a word.
I mean, she got a new
with deep
arm.
breaths
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Fights to recover.
Use their Dragon Balls and universe from the Namekian. She got a new
But
arm.
standing still tall in the sky, looking down on his victim, is of course still Ultra Vegito.
Bro, what the
Slowly
fuck?
levitating to the ground with a smile as he lets
Oh.
out, not bad. Gave me a good power up with that beating, and you still haven't defused. Don't worry too much about the missing arm either. I already fought a fused warrior, and know the minute you do separate, you'll be good as new.
Oh yeah, that's true too. I
Referring
forgot.
of
I
course
forgot.
to back when he fought Ultra Gogeta, who also lost his arm. But once defused, both arms were intact with GT Goku and Vegeta. But despite the well-meaning words, down below, the utterly shock-stricken final Kaba can only stare into the lifeless body of Kefla on the ground.
He gonna he about to snap.
Kefla, you
Oh, he about to snap.
did that too.
He about to snap.
As suddenly, the realization that his master was not the man he thought he was, and never could go back to what he used to be either.
He about to
after what
snap.
he'd just
He
done
about to
his
fucking
two
snap.
closest allies,
He about to
causing
snap.
something to snap within the mind and soul of Cabba until K-Flow! In a roar of pure intensity and passion, final Cabba
shit, though.
screams to the heavens as if his efforts would somehow revive his entire body now engulfed in a strange white aura, while the red electricity that previously surrounded him now grows infinitely in intensity. His aura so large now, it no longer can even fit into view as the top blasts off into space like a key beam, disintegrating anything in its path. While all the while, Ultra Vegito stands watching. This time, rarely without a smirk, as he watches on silently, knowing how much of a wild card the young Saiyan could potentially.
So Kefla only has Super Saiyan 3. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I thought she'd have these sky or blue. You know what I mean? That's unfortunate.
Commenting, Cabba, you think you're so great with your strange little transformation, don't you? You think you're the protagonist here.
Facts.
The one who powers up in rage and stops the villain. But little do you know, I'm the main character here.
That's what I was saying. Ultra Vegito is here.
As Vegito, no longer wanting to mess around anymore, comes up instantly to his ultra form. His hair, now a mix of white and purple,
It's up there now, bro.
covering his body, dark black lightning that puts Cabba's to shame. The massive power-up, of course, though, not going unnoticed by Cabba, who immediately stops and looks at Vegito, trying his best to assess Vegito's new level of power. Just saying, so, you finally show your true self. This is the God Killer.
No. This is no.
With the
It's
introductions done, Cabba is quick to display his incredible speed and rushes head on with his left leg.
look. I'm pretty sure
sitting back
if
ready
they would tell him the
to
truth,
slam
like they won't be
into Vegito.
fighting low key, bro. But he don't want to explain himself
God
again.
remains completely unfazed. With the precision expected of Vegito in his ultra form, the kick misses completely. And so too, almost just as easily, Cabba's follow-up punch also lands on thin air, as Vegito easily jumps into the sky to avoid it. Up here, boy! Is this the limit of your so-called final form? Causing the now starting to get annoyed Cabba to pop a vein in his forehead and then immediately rush straight back at the distant Vegito, yelling out as he does so, I'm just getting started!
Well, I hope so.
In a flash, catching up
That's
to
not
the
even
new
his
Saiyan,
final
he
form.
throws out a flurry of kicks and punches.
Oh my god.
Meanwhile,
Typical Vegito fashion.
seems to keep
Arms
his
crossed
arms
up.
folded
Oh my
and
god.
simply defends with
If you're
just
doing
his
that,
feet alone.
please stop. Just stop fighting if you're doing that.
Playing with me?
You're playing with yourself right now.
Eventually
Pause.
causing Cabba to view the exchange as pointless and move back to instead power up a powerful ball of energy within the palm of his hand.
The palm of the sun. Power of the sun in the palm of my hand.
Throwing a perfect pitch, final Cabba tosses the ball of ki so fast its entire shape distorts.
That shot here, bro.
Unbelievably, now making Cabba look nothing more than a Yamcha clone.
Damn.
Ultra Vegito,
No,
still with
Yamcha.
his arms folded, just kicks away the attack like it was a mere football.
Damn.
The sight
Nani?
of this, in the end, leaving Cabba stunned into near silence, as he can't seem to even fathom the sudden difference in power between the two. As he thinks, what's going on? Was he playing with me this whole time? no!
Y'all should have.
Not after all these years of
Y'all should have
training.
known that when he went Super Saiyan 3.
Yes, I was.
Look at this
Kappa.
nigga face, man. Look
As
at this nigga
inexplicably
face.
as if predicting the exact thoughts of Kappa.
Oh
Vegito,
my god,
with a
bro.
maniacal grin, laughs loudly
Yes.
in response
Yes, I
to
was.
Kappa's
You niggas
questions
ain't shit.
until,
Oh my god. Oh
in an
my god.
instant, Vegito appears right behind Kappa.
Y'all should have known
giggling
that
away
when he
as
just went when he
ominously
went Super
says,
Saiyan 3, bro.
"Finally,
Y'all should have known that shit.
Don't worry, kid.
I know this nigga
I'll
got
take you
Super
out of
Saiyan
this
God
nightmare.
and blue
Here
and shit. Come on, bro. Night night.
Before in classic style, just as he did with Hit, Vegito strikes the back of Kappa's neck with the side of his palm. And again, under the sheer power of it, it seems like Kappa almost loses consciousness. Flung down at rapid speed before crashing hard on the ground. But once we see Kappa on the floor, unlike Hit, he seems to be in comparatively much better condition.
Of course.
His hands and knees grunting and barely able to move, but not incapacitated. A short distance away though, Vegito would then land with a soft thud. And as he walked slowly towards the fallen Saiyan, he would comment himself, "You know what? You handled that attack a lot better than I expected. It was pretty much done after the same move. Maybe you are worthy of being called my student, kid." Get away from him!
You got your ass back up.
Vegito can get any closer.
You got your ass back up. Trying to get your ass beat again.
Still missing her arm, appears in front of Kappa to defend him. Somehow, still conscious and still with enough energy to put up a fight. Vegito, seeing this though, is impressed and comments, "You too? So you managed to survive as well. You kids really did get a whole lot stronger. It's a pity. It was for no reason though. Thanks for getting in the way. If anything, this will be faster. You two little lovebirds can go to sleep together."
Oh damn.
As Vegito, with a truly evil smile, begins powering up a powerful ball of energy of his own. One that in their state, they will have no chance of escaping. The two Saiyans, watching on, would just hold their stance, knowing there is nothing they can do now but take the attack and hope to survive. Their final words just uttering each other's names. Kappa, kale, cauliflower. But suddenly, just before Vegito ends their consciousness, the door to the Pyramid of Power slams open. And shocking,
oh my god.
emerging from the pyramid finally are not only
Vados was training too?
Chopper
Oh
and his
shit.
angel attendant Vados, both looking beat up from training hard, but also in front of them,
That nigga look raw.
looking King Sadala.
Yeah, that
Now
nigga.
beardless
That nigga.
and
Yeah,
covered in
bro.
scars
Hold on.
From endless years of extended battle, each not uttering a word as they stare at the God Killer.
Damn, Chomper, you short, nigga. I didn't even know he was right there. That nigga was short.
Who the hell is that?
That nigga
Leaving Vegito
built different,
completely
my boy.
sidelined, as not only the god he came for having finally arrived, but a new, powerful Saiyan-looking foe that he had never anticipated. Father! King Sadala? You're finally finished! As both Kefla and Kappa equally react in shock, but more with a tune of relief that finally, their trump card in battle had finally arrived. As the beardless king, meanwhile, doesn't break his gaze from Vegito, and lets out ominously, "So, This is the so-called Saiyan King? How disappointing.
Oh man.
But
Oh
that
man.
was it for
Wait a
today's
minute.
video,
Hold on.
guys.
See what I'm saying?
Leave me a hashtag
King-
KingBeKing in the
Uh-oh.
comments down below if you need to find out what.
Oh my god. Why I'm low-key excited on the inside for some fucking reason. I'm low-key excited on the inside, bro. Oh shit. Was he really about to kill him though, bro? Like, you could recruit the ass. You damn sure could recruit this nigga, cause I feel fuck. I know he about to code some shit. Oh fuck. Okay, so Vados and Chopper was in there too, training with them as well. You know what I'm saying? They look beat up. But that was funny as fuck though, bro. That nigga was short, bro. I didn't even see Chopper fucking ass right there, bro. That shit was hilarious. Oh man, another regular day in the life of Vegito. Facts. Facts. Oh man. Yeah. Really Persona can't guarantee whenever this series ends I'll be doing a binge watch of it. Yeah, same. I'm gonna do the same shit, bro. I'm gonna binge watch that shit when it's finished. Oh bro, how will it finish? Oh my god, that's like bro. And this shit was 40 fucking minutes too, like bro, like god damn. It's like, and it went by like that, man. Like that's what I'm saying, man. Like W's Arch. Hey, go subscribe to Arch, man, and leave a like. Holy. Hold up. Let me put hashtag King versus King. Let me put that right quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me put my little 2 cents. King versus KingBeKing. Holy. Oh man, this gonna that next episode about to be crazy. Y'all definitely gonna see that next episode this week. Trust me. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the reaction, man, hit it up with a like, comment below, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good jazz. Up pushes the channel, algorithms, all that YouTube bullshit type beat. You know what I mean? But yeah, this was crazy, bro. Another W for Arch. Anyway, love you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next Ultra Vegito video, man. He about to get his ass beat, I feel like. Peace.